Listen in, see if he's ready.
Here in the county, and we're certainly out there battling the blizzard. You know, certainly road conditions are a concern. Blizzard-like conditions, visibility conditions, causing fender benders, which we'll touch on in just a little bit. We do want to remind our residents, if you have a non-life-threatening emergency, please utilize the non-emergency hotline. That's 1-800-315-5153. The non-emergency hotline keeps the 911 system obviously open for real, true life-threatening emergencies. We ask our residents to do that. We obviously have our DPW out in full force and effect today, working very, very hard, plowing, salting. Yesterday, we brined our roads. We started at 7 a.m. yesterday, and that obviously has helped with keeping the black ice down. But this is certainly a storm that creates treacherous road conditions. I do want to mention who we're joined here with, and we are here with Deputy Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder. We're here with our OEM Deputy Commissioner Jim Kane. We're here with our Deputy County Executive for Public Safety Chuck Rabando. Our Chief Fire Marshal Scott Tusa joins us. Our DPW Commissioner Sheila Shah. Our Health Commissioner Dr. Larry Eisenstein. And from the Nassau County Emergency our Animal Coordinator, great guy, Gary Rogers, who I forgot to mention last time, so Gary, get mentioned twice. All right, anyone that has a sheltering problem, you can call our warm bed hotline at 1-866-927-6233. We do remind you, if you are out there shoveling, if you could, shovel around the hydrants, help our volunteer firefighters out. Also, #1 injuries usually involve the snow blowers, with people sticking their hands in the snow blower and trying to clear it. So keep your hands out of the snow blowers. Be very careful if you're wearing gloves. Be very careful if you're clearing the snow blowers. We did have some unusual incidents. We have, and he's going to put it up here. We did have an ambulance fire, and it's being investigated. You get a little shot of it over there, which is very odd, and only had like 38,000 miles on it. We do have on the LIE a jackknife tractor trailer, multiple car accident around exit 33, and that's caused a shutdown of the LIE in that area. It's ongoing right now, and we're going to have our Deputy Police Commissioner Pat Ryder comment a little bit on this fire that was recently extinguished.
Thank you. We had a 2015 Chevy Braun ambulance that went on fire outside the Island Park Firehouse. It was a relieving point for the ambulance driver. Car was running at the time. She was not in the vehicle during when the truck went on fire. It was currently put out by the firehouse, parked right in front, and then we've now moved it off to our arson and is going to investigate to see what the cause of that fire was.
Thank you, Pat. Does anyone have any questions at this point?
How many accidents total, fender benders, and the like?
We have about 19 reported, but there's a lot more if you involve spin-outs and assisted motorists. But there's about 19 to date to this time period, just before this.
Injuries or?
We don't have any injuries reported at this time. Let's double check. But this ongoing accident at on the LIE still, you know, recent information still coming.
And every time there's a snowstorm or a blizzard, you guys tell people to stay off the road. Driving in, I'm sure there are a lot of cars on the road still.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay in the motor?
Yeah, you know, if you don't need to be on the roadway, please don't take to the roadway. You know, obviously, it is treacherous conditions. You can look at the, you know, just the fender benders alone, and certainly with a visibility problem, you can get yourself into much more serious trouble. Obviously, many people did heed the warnings and stayed off the roads, but as you mentioned, you know, the LIE in particular looked pretty crowded. And now, whenever it closes, that tends to put more traffic on our interior roadways, make it more difficult for our plow operators who are doing a great job out there in poor visibility.
In past blizzards, the LIE was actually shut down.
Yeah.
Is there any thoughts on that?
Well, the state actually makes that call. The governor, you know, I know that they're monitoring it. They've been in touch with us. As a county, we're not a big fan of shutting it down because that just pushes people onto, you know, the roadways that we take care of and are trying to keep clean. But we do understand when it is necessary and treacherous, if they do shut it down, we're prepared to handle the traffic, and they're in touch with us.
Tell me what sorts of calls should be coming into your non-emergency hotline and how you can assist people beyond the extreme?
Down trees, stranded motorists if you're not in a life-threatening situation, and you can tend to get quicker help in that regard. You know, if you don't know the warm bed number, you can call that number and we'll direct you to the right place. Really, any question that you have that's not related to a life-threatening emergency, you can call that hotline and we're prepared to either answer it directly there or get you to the right person right away. And I know Sheila Shaw will tell you that as far as DPW's response time, it's probably quicker through the non-emergency hotline than it would be through the normal, through 911. So you actually could get a quicker response on that non-emergency hotline. There was 9 before we started the press conference that we saw. 9 affected properties, so it's very, very low. We're not seeing that happen as of yet. PSNG has a conference call to update us at 11 a.m., and we'll get a new update from PSNG at that time.
Have you had conversations with the MTA about shutting down the LA?
We have not had any notice of that, but they again, similar to other state agencies, would notify us when they make that decision. I know Nice Bus is out there, you know, running as many routes as they can. Some have to be shut down just because it's treacherous, and especially if you're in more of the hilly areas, that's where we're seeing more problems because the ice and hills creates treacherous issues. So, you know, they're trying to hang in there as much as they can to continue bus service. And I know the LIRR is still running. I think that they have a number of delays posted, though, and you can check their website for that type of information. We also remind you we have our smart application, Nassau Now. It's a free application. You can download that and keep in touch with the important announcements from the county. Of course, the media here really does a great job getting out the information. We do appreciate all the media's efforts here. They're out there freezing as much as our people are out here, you know, battling the snow to make a difference. Well, right now we know that it's a jackknife tractor trailer. It's around exit 33, and it's a multiple car accident. We'll have a further update as our Deputy Commissioner of Police receives them, which will probably be when we finish the press conference, because we're in here and the information's in there. Was it westbound? Westbound side. Yeah, you know, they'll work hard to get that cleaned up as quick as possible, but I think that the police commissioner will tell you that we need to determine if there's any injuries there and whatnot before they do what's going on. As the Deputy Commissioner said, Deputy Commissioner Wright said it's going to be investigated because it's odd when you have a very low mileage vehicle, and obviously we cherish our ambulances here in the county. Fortunately, we're actually in a phase where we're getting new ambulances in, 21 new ambulances in, so we're not expecting that it would affect our ability to deliver services, but we are concerned on, you know, how it could have happened in a snowstorm. It looks like some type of interior fire, so police department will do a full investigation.
Can you elaborate on why it would be actually quicker to get help on non-emergency situations?
Yes, because we have representatives of the individual departments manning the non-emergency hotline. When you call 911, you're reaching a public safety operator, and they will then relay that call to the proper department, whereas the person from that department may be sitting around the same call desk and can get the information out, and that'll just get you there quicker. You know, quite honestly, it'll get you there quicker. Any other questions that you may have? So stay safe, be careful. The good news here is hopefully this storm will come to a finish in the late afternoon, and we're trying to stay on top of it, and we will wish it to go away as quickly as it has come, and go back to those beach days instead of these blizzard days. Thank you very much.
We've been listening to the Nassau County executive talk about a number of accidents, more than a dozen in Nassau County, and one in particular that's affecting the LIE, which is closed westbound. This is at exit 36, a jackknife tractor trailer, plus a multi-vehicle accident that they are dealing with. And he said they're trying to clear it out right now. But we are in the middle of a snowstorm, and that snow will continue through the afternoon on Long Island.
Yeah, 19 accidents total. That's the number they're at right now. No injuries to report at this moment, but that could change at any time. When it does, we will, of course, bring it to you and also get you an update on what Mary just mentioned, which is happening with westbound traffic being closed on the LIE.